Hi everybody, it's BANKAI 922. Oreshura. This was episode 8, titled Movie Theater Double Dates Our Battlefield. Now, before I get into this video, I should make it clear, crystal, no confusion. CHIWA has officially made it on the hate list. She's done it. Congratulations. You are just as annoying. Yes, listen to this. She is just as annoying, just as retarded as Suhara from Heaven's Lost Property. Yes, sirree. You've made it. Congratulations. Congratulations. I will put you on the Anime Planet hate list. Characters I hate. She's up there. Congratulations. Let's get into this episode. And I will be mentioning CHIWA's name quite frequently in this review. So, I go in the beginning episode. We got Mishuzu and Ada just sitting down, and he's talking about the pink hair girl. I believe her name is, I for Yumi. Now, during this situation, they're talking about her, and then they're saying how, she was saying him about the whole, that she has a boyfriend and everything, and it seems like Mishuzu wants him to continue investigating her, and even though he said that she has a boyfriend, and she backs up with facts, Mishuzu doesn't believe him, and he has this whole thing with her saying, you should believe in your friends and everything else, and she was touched by him, she gives him a kiss on the cheek. It was like, whatever. After that, we have a scene, he goes to school. Really not a lot of things happen. The main thing was the movie thing. It was them going to the movie theater for the date. And that pissed me off. That really pissed me off. What happened in that episode. So, he goes on not really a date with More like after school, they go to this place, and Karu is his friend. Ada's friend. Boy, as a friend. And this guy is obviously, and he's another one that's really crazy. He's trying his, I guess, best to get I for Yumi to some extent, go out with Ada. He's dropping little hints here. And I'm like, come on, man. And they have this dessert at this place. And that's basically what happens. And later on, he tells Ada about this, I think it was a fighting championship thing that him and can go to. I actually don't think it was a fighting. It was a movie date for the three of them. And that's when, after that, we also have another scene with CHIWA and this whole charm thing that she tells Ada about and everything. And there's a scene with him and for Yumi, and she starts doing this charm thing, saying, that she loves him and everything, and they're gonna go to the fireworks, and I'm like, huh? And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. She's flipping out. A lot of moments of that. And then there's the other moment. They're in the restaurant. Mishuzu, that happens. Then Mishuzu, Ada, CHIWA. Listen, I'm telling you right now, CHIWA pissed me off in this episode. Like, really pissed me off. Like, to the point where I want to go to Japan and tell the creator, why did you create this character? She's really obnoxious. So she starts reading the clips from his book, his diary. I'm like, no. And saying that he's going to go on a date with Mishuzu. Then this is basically just to get her to fall in love with him. Because she can find a weakness in her. This scheme is all because she closed down their club. And Mishuzu's trying to find a way to get back at her so she can get the club back up. And she's reading from the book, his diary. And he's imagining this thing that she's reading from. And I'm like, oh my God. That was too funny. Then after that, they go on the date. I shit you not. Every fucking time he got close to here comes CHIWA with the sword, with the kendo stick. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? This really pissed me. She did this at least 3 times. 3 times. 2 times the kendo stick, and the 3rd time, they're in the movie theater, and she's squeezing his hand. Are you fucking kidding me? And meanwhile, Karu's looking at her and says, like, what are you doing? And she's like, ah. And Mishuzu's on the radio, and she's following them to see if it goes well. And it's telling him, stop interfering. You stupid, short, flat-chested bitch. Because if I was Ada, you know what I'd do? I'd take that kendo stick and hit her over the head. Really pissed me off. Like, really fucking pissed me off in this episode. They're walking down, and she did this twice. Twice! And then they're in the movie theater. And this was really funny. This had me dying. The movie's going, and it's basically a zombie movie, and he's holding her hand. What does CHIWA do? Squeezes his hand. I'm like, you see this? You see this, CHIWA? Okay? You better stop it before Ada comes and decides to slap the fuck out of you. So, during the movie, CHIWA and I are enacting the lines. And then out of nowhere comes Mishuzu, and she stands up. It's like, Ada, you idiot, you should be more aggressive and everything. I was dying. I was dying when that happened. And there's this one scene during that they're doing their lines where I is almost crying. And then, she lets go of his hand, CHIWA, and looks at her with concern. And so does Mishuzu. And then Mishuzu, as the movie people are coming out, is saying that it's possible, and that she may have miscalculated or something. And then after he's off the phone with her, here comes CHIWA. She's barking at him. Why you gotta go out with her? And then they meet up with her, and Karu says, I'm gonna walk her home. And she says she had a good time and everything, and says that there was nothing from that outburst. And that's pretty much what happens in this episode. It's an understatement to say that I fucking hate CHIWA. It is an understatement. This bitch is probably the worst. I mean this. The worst. She makes Suzuhara from Heaven's Lost Property look like a saint. And that's stretching it because, you know, if anyone's seen Heaven's Lost Property, you know how fucking ridiculous she is. Every time Tomoki does a fucking perverted thing, it's karate chop up the ass. But this girl has got a fucking kendo stick, and he's like, I'm gonna take that kendo stick and I'm going to beat the living shit out of her. She's getting a bitch slap the size of Canada. Sorry. She's short, she's flat-chested, and she's fucking stupid. It irritates me that she was doing this in this episode. 3 times. 3 fucking times. And she's arguing with I during the movie. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you. And I apologize if people think I'm ranting here, but it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, you're a short piece of shit. You're a short piece of shit. And there was a scene when she does the second term, the kendo stick, and she says childhood friend, and then I made a face to suggest she was concerned. So that's when I realized, and this is probably going to happen in next week's episode, because next week's episode's called Promises That Come Back Are a Battlefield. And we have the fireworks display. So what this means is that she knew Ada in, I think, like kindergarten maybe, around there, because she was mentioning it in this episode, and considered him and was in love with him. But CHIWA? You know what she belongs? She belongs in a fucking doghouse. Yeah, and put a leash on her. You know, keep it tight. Yeah, that's where she belongs. She's the most annoyingest childhood friend in anime history. I fucking hate her. Yes, I hate her. I hate her. I hate her. Hate her. I'm taking that kendo stick. I'm telling you right now, you guys. I'm dead serious. I hate her. I've never met a more annoying, stupid, retarded childhood friend than CHIWA. She's more annoying and stupid and just plain, just don't want to look at her than Suzuhara from Heaven's Lost Property. But overall, this was a good episode, 4 out of 5, like I said. I hate to go on a rant there, but it's just annoying. She was just 3 times. Give me a fucking break, bitch. Back the fuck off. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Alright? Because if I'm Ada, I'm leaving her. He's like, hey, you're very demanding. I'm not your boyfriend. Get the fuck out of here. I would kick her out. So get the fuck out. But overall, this was a good episode. And like I said before, the thing with that's coming back now, because in next week's episode. So this is obviously going to be a thing where this going to be a reveal that I must know Ada early on in his childhood. So, because of the whole childhood friend thing. So yeah, this just should be interesting. Next week's episode was a good episode, but let me tell you something right now. I fucking hate CHIWA. It was too much. Too much. I understand you like him, but you can't do that 3 times in a row. Because if she would do that, if a girl like that did that to me, very simple. Bye-bye. I'm gone. It's like, where are you going? I'm not going to be your boyfriend or your friend anymore because you're manipulative. So get the fuck out. That's all I got for you guys. That's how we grow. That's how I roll. So this is BANKAI 922. I'll see you guys later. Good episode, like I said. Sorry I ranted there, but man, CHIWA, back the fuck off. Give a some room. Sorry I used the N word there, but that's all I got for you guys. This has been Bankai 922. I'll see you guys later.